EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Black Knights of Rio de Janeiro taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Jackson first play, going to throw. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved, able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guy's up. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single-covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Jackson. That one complete down the field to Smith. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devontae Smith, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bills march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. He'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
First down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Hey, go. Here we go.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He'll dump this off to Achane. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Here's 3rd and a few inches. They'll run for it with Achane. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
For our Rio first down.
Hey, Lion.
First down.
On first down, back to Achane. They'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5. Now, look, that wasn't a huge game, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
red, on red.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
That one good for 14 yards. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we were talking about where one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly, it's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
You look at this Buffalo defense.
This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Now 2nd and 9.
Hey, easy, route. Hey, so
From the gun, it's Lawrence. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down.
Lawrence. With the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 16. That one good for 16 as the drive continues.
hey.
A gain of 16 yards. And a Rio first down.
Now Lawrence now going to move him around.
11. Here we go.
Back to throw now on first down.
They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. So the completion good for just 3. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Bills 13-yard line.
On red.
They run over center with Mitchell.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Hey, go. Son, that's right.
Achane will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they come up now 2nd and goal.
Rip, 23. This is
Achane once more. And he will again run into a wall as he is stopped at the 4-yard line.
Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. 3rd and goal at the 4-yard line. Achane.
And he won't get to the marker as they're going to stop it for a 2nd straight play right at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
Riley Patterson now on for the field goal.
from the right hash at a bit of a tight angle.
Patterson's kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just a field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after getting up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
You change it.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Davis. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
The Bills at 8-4 now in the year. And they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20.
70 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ball game.
We saw the forecast snow, didn't know how it would affect this game. Right there, the offensive ball carrier showing it's not affecting him too much.
I just remember us walking into the booth from outside. We were going very slowly, weren't we, making sure we had our footing? The offensive player always has the advantage in this situation. He knows where he's going. For the defensive guys trying to react, much tougher.
Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14.
You change it.
And now Jackson will look to throw it.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
Gun. Hey, run.
A run straight ahead with Achane.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Devon Achane, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year.
And his guys have taken the lead.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead is now 10-7.
Bills 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
18-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's a tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Jackson. It's caught. Smith. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll make it second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Now it's Jackson. The killer here is complete. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Throwing is Jackson. Getting this ball out wide for Davis. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Here's a 2nd and 8.
At the 39-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up, pow! Knocked him for a loss.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Throw caught by Achane. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here now a 3rd down and 8. From the shotgun, Lawrence. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. And he goes out of bounds, it looks like right at the 50. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard
Hey,
line.
Lion! Hey, Jim.
Up the middle, Achane. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Achane here, they stay on the ground. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
At the 46-yard line.
So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13.
Here we go.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. And his throw is going to be incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Not much has changed since we left you at halftime. The snow still continuing to fall as we are back underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, this game has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
Here's Lawrence. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
Partner, normally double coverage is reserved for receivers and tight ends, but this time they actually targeted the running back with it, and it still wasn't enough. He attacked the defense and got in a great position to haul in the catch and get a nice gain out of it.
Take right open.
Lawrence will throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Catch number 44 on the year. It's a first down.
Let's go. First down.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
This is 2nd and 8.
Hey, easy. Ralph.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Throw right side, pulled in by Higgins. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Go, let's go.
Now Lawrence. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Here's a quick throw into Wilson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Hey. Focus, hot. Easy. Read a 54.
Now Lawrence to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
In motion, the tight end.
Here we go.
Now Lawrence. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Jordan. Just a gain of a couple there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Lawrence hit and the ball is free. Bad place to fumble down here in the red zone. At least they got it. They'll have another shot. Or no, they won't have another shot. It's going to be 4th down. Maybe they can at least salvage 3.
And they were thinking 6 points because at this position of the field, it's go time, right? You take your shots at the end zone. They weren't able to do that one. So you look over at the sideline, there's head coach saying, oh, heck, kick it, field goal time.
13, move. Hey, go.
On the handoff, it's Achane. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. Looking to throw. Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Brings up 4th and goal.
And that hits off the left upright, and it caroms away, no good. And that will keep this a 3-point game. So 1st and goal quickly turns into 4th and goal, and then 4th and goal turns into no points whatsoever.
That's a very disappointing sequence of events right there. And I, for one, would not want to be the kicker who has to run over to his head coach and explain that one.
They start the drive with Cole. Past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Jackson. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down.
No, we
Now Jackson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. And they'll give this to Achane. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
First down, here's Mitchell. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Short throw to Smith. And out of bounds right around the 20. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
30 left. Here we go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Back to the ground here, Mitchell. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And it's caught. Touchdown. Brevin Jordan from 19 yards away. And the Black Knights will add to their fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a two-score deficit. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now Lamar changing the play. And now an audible here into something else.
At the 47-yard line.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5. To throw is Jackson. That will dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And the Bills.
Jackson from the shotgun. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Jackson now. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down. Makes it manageable now.
Jackson going to keep it. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Hey! Come on!
Throwing, Jackson. Jackson going to keep it. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Jackson.
4-yard line.
The quick slant caught. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep him.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Bills have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. That is into the clear. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
Hey, go, go! Go, go!
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation. And taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. Here comes 3rd down and 7.
Red on red. Hey, Jason, touch. Same play. Hey, we're going to do it.
Lawrence going to move him around a bit. On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. And he's not going to sniff the 1st down here. He stopped at the 25. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Arises on to punt here as he gets this one away. And taken at the 46. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10.
Yo, yo. Hey, come on. Shot. Set up. Report, report.
Jackson going to keep it. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that one incomplete as it stops the clock, reading 18 seconds to go. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Now Jackson. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Well, the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's 3rd down. Jackson to throw. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
So for Rio, the win is their 5th of the year as they move to 5-8. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for the Bills, you wonder what this will do to their playoff prospects as they fall to 8-5. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.